this is Randy Smith, CEO of Vicinity Manufacturing. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the scheduling capabilities within Vicinity 4. Specifically, I'm going to spend some time on our planning workbench and our production calendar. Our planning workbench has gotten a refresh. Its user interface has been refreshed in version 4 with very similar functionality that's been around in version 2. It's typically based on an MRP regeneration, but it can also be driven directly from sales orders for make-to-order type of environments, as well as be fed from sales forecasts even before sales orders are available. So what I'm looking at here is the end result of an MRP run, where the system is showing me what I need to make and what I'm planning to make and the quantities in which I'm planning to make it. For simplicity, I'm looking at only one formula with 3 different finished goods that can be made from that same formula. The black numbers are showing me items that I am planning to make. In other words, they're firm planned. They're something that is certainly on the schedule that we're planning to do, whereas red is where the system is suggesting that I make something. In this case, if I open up DCFG02, I see that's actually a batch ticket. A batch ticket by definition is firmed. So the system understands that I am planning to make that, whereas a planned order can either be firmed or not firmed. A firmed planned order means that somebody has come into this record and says, yes, I'm planning to do it. The system initially created the planned order because I was going to be short of inventory. Maybe there was a sales order that came in, or maybe a forecast that drove out a requirement to make product. As a scheduler, I can come in and make a decision as to whether I'm going to make it, i.e. firm or not firm. I can also change the quantity associated with it. So in this case, I can go from 225 to 300 as an example. And I can even change dates and set other values associated with this planned order as well. So from this view, I'm able to see rather easily where my production issues are, what items need to be made and when they need to be made. At this point, if I were to come in and saw this number in the morning, I might take action on it because I see a red number associated with this. Now I can control my views, I can control those columns. That's all user definable. I've chosen to set my system up to be 2 days, then 4 weeks, and then 5 months. That's what these periods are representing down below. I can also filter out and only look at certain types of batches, or maybe for certain production lines, or certain date periods, etc. Once I'm focused in on an item, I can actually drill into it and get more information about that item. So I'm going to focus in on this item, DCFG02, and I can actually go to what we call the Transactional Mrp, and it's showing me all the activity going on with this item. So if I look down the line, everything is listed by date. My first requirement is actually coming from a sales order in Dynamics and another sales order in Dynamics. And that's where my system is telling me that I don't have enough inventory to satisfy that sales order, so it is kicking out a planned order to actually make that product. So from a production scheduling perspective, Vicinity can let you know what you need to make and when you need to make it based on various types of demand. In this case, we're looking at sales orders being netted against quantity on hand. So this screen tells me what I need to make and when I need to make it, and definitely looking at it from a quantity perspective.